Dude. Dude, this is probably one of my favorite builds I've ever done on this channel so far. Dude, I love this thing, dude. I just want to go, dude. I want to play games. I want to just want to start typing random essays. If someone said this is the last keyboard you're gonna have, I wouldn't be mad using it. Okay, look, this is gonna be my dream build. I've wanted to do this for a long time. So because this is my dream build, it's gonna be for me. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm not gonna go for straight up one sound that I know does well on YouTube. This is gonna be just my personal preferences. But I mean, who doesn't like this, dude? Come on, it just sounds good. You can't deny it. So this is the Sequence White version from Parallel Limited. So as you can tell, this is a 65% keyboard, and it does use a gummy O-ring as for like the gasket and the mounting, which I did do a video on the back of Echo 65. It is a great board. It's just, I don't know, man. I love this thing, dude. It's just so nice. I think what really does it is the thicker bezels. I like the thicker outside case for the top. It just looks more premium. This is E-coated white. Let me tell you, it looks good, feels good, and I don't know, man. It's just such a nice feeling and looking board. Now, this one is not the one with like the mirror on it, okay? This is the normal one, which, because it is my money, I wanted that one, but I could not justify spending that much money, dude. I wanted the board, and it would look cool for videos for that piece. It's just, dude, I hate spending my own money, dude. I know I'm not the only one. With this whole package, you get a case, which is pretty nice. You get the FR4 plate, which I like that option. FR4 plate's probably one of my favorites, which is a really good-looking blue. Like, you see that thing, dude? That thing just looks good. And there is a option to actually buy the PCB that comes with it. But because I'm cheap, I went ahead and decided not to. And I do have one, but I did have to do something that probably wasn't safe. But hey, it worked. So, and then as for the gummy ring, the O-ring, it is a 35A, which is a little bit more squishy than the one I did with the back of Echo 65, which is right here. I think this is a 50A. Could be wrong, but it's a little bit more tough. This one that's already in here is really squishy, and I like it. You also get the daughter board that is normal, you know, and then you also get the feet, and that's it. That's all that comes with it. It's really underwhelming if you spend $200 on it, because that's how much it costs. But just to look at the board, dude, it is so nice. So this is where I had problems. Like I said, I didn't buy the actual version with the PCB because I had the back of Echo 65. Well, it doesn't line up. There's like it's like the back of Echo 65 case is like the little ridge thing is like to the left. So like the PCB is like that. Well, this one is more to the right for the case. So that means I was screwed. But then I remembered I have a Dremel and I used it. All right, man, look, a little disclaimer. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know if this is the smartest decision ever, but hey, it worked. So I was a little bit freaked out when I did this because it's like electronics, Dremel, you know? Probably one of the scariest things I've ever done. And I feel like this is like the most custom I've ever been on this channel, you know? So after I did that, I went ahead and I tested it and it worked. So did no harm, no foul. So that saved me $40. But I mean, to buy the Dremel and the kit, I mean, I didn't do that because I already had one, but like, if you were going to do that, it would probably cost the same amount of money. Just get the PCB version, unless you already have one. It just make it easier. So now that that's out the way, now we can move on to the switches and the plate and putting it all together with the O-ring and then popping it in. So the switches I went for are some from Canon Keys. We are using the FLC MMK. I don't know if there's like a way to like say that, so I'm just gonna say it out. Ice Mint linear switches. I wasn't actually planning on getting these switches, but I'm so happy that I did. These are some of the best stock switches I've touched in a while. Granted, I did have like 3 or 4 out of the pack of 90 I have that were like a little bit, they weren't lubed, like factory lubed too well, but dude, they just sound good. They feel good. They're lighter. They look good as well. But I mean, dude, I was so shocked by these switches. They are a linear switch manufactured by Kale. The top housing material is palm. The bottom housing is palm. Stem material is palm. And the spring weight is 50 grams. So it is like that medium weight. I usually like really heavy switches, like switches from Kinetic Labs, the Hippo switches. Those are probably some of my favorites, which I was going to put in here. But then I felt these and I was like, dude, no, man, I think I might have to. They are 5-pin switches as well. But dude, I didn't even have to lube these. Like, don't get me wrong. I bet you if I were to lube them, they would be pretty good. But I kind of like the stock sound. Like, it just sounds good and it's consistent. I mean, I don't know. So I popped in all the switches with the plate, which, by the way, I know I already said it once, it looks beautiful. Those little cutouts near the space bar, the blue on it just looks so good. And then put the O-ring on, just kind of fit it all the way around. Not, I mean, self-explanatory, you know. And then you put it in with that little notch there, just like the back of NECA 65, and you pop it in, and then you're done. It's there. So thank God that this PCB worked. Saved me $40. It's so good, dude. Can I marry a keyboard? Okay, this is getting weird. Stop there. The only thing left to do is the keycaps. Me personally, I am very simple. I like black and white, gray, off-whites. I like those type of colors. And what better are the keycaps I'm fixing to say? The keycaps from pbtfans. These things are beautiful. They're a little bit translucent, which I think it's a whole new look. It looks so good. I know they've been more popular recently, but I fell in love with them when I saw them. Now the alpha set with the little green legends, though, that would be pretty cool. I did want those, but they're out of stock. But I think, let alone just the white on black and the black on white and stuff, like, you know, it looks pretty good. The white legends look really nice. It like just gives it that extra depth with it being like white underneath the actual black translucent keycaps. Like they just, dude, it just looks so good. Like it almost like it gives them a shadow. Dude, I love this thing, dude. I just want to go, dude. I want to play games. I want to start typing random essays. Moving along to the stabilizers, I went ahead and there's a lot of mix up here, okay? First, I have the stock clip-ins in that came with the back of NECA 65, and if you know from that video, which you can go check that out if you would like, didn't really like the cherry ones, which that's what they are. I didn't really like them. Now, they did slowly grow on me, which I do like now, but I was like, okay, for this build, because it is my dream, I do have some screw-ins that I was going to put in here. I didn't know if it was going to have any issues with the plate or anything. It did. Okay, it did. The plate actually won't fit onto it unless you can shave them down some, I guess, but I don't want to do that. It's not worth it. Space bar is the one that I had a lot of problems with. It was so weird. It's like it wasn't clipped, but it was, and I don't know, it just didn't sound good. So I swapped them out. I swapped out the housing and the the wire from the screw ins and put them on here, and it fixed it. I mean, as you can tell, that's a good sounding spacebar if you ask me. Dude, this thing looks so good, man. Oh my gosh. Now, first, before I wanted to do mods, I just wanted a stock sound test. So we'll play that real quick. And as you can tell, it wasn't that it was hollow, but you can definitely hear the metal case. So that's what I wanted to eliminate. But also, because my preference, I do like thockier switches, and these are a little bit more clack, especially like O-ringed. That's just normally what happens. So I did put some tape on it as well. It wouldn't be a CG build keyboard without some tape and CG mod, you know? So CG mod is just a medical wrap, put it in there, cut the excess off, laid it in, and it worked. And now I actually put in the USB port. I didn't before because I knew I was going to do some mods to it. You lay it in there, make sure it all fits, and it definitely helped. And for the tape mod, I just, once again, put tape on the PCB, cut the excess. I only did 2 layers this time, so that's what you're going to be hearing a lot. Tape modding does help the sound a good bit, especially with this board at least, and it just made it so much better. I mean, here's the sound test after the mods and everything, and let's see if you like it. Dude, come on. Come on. I know. It's my dream board. What can I say? Sounds so good, dude. I love this thing. I'm so happy it's just in front of me. It feels heavy. It's high quality. This board looks fantastic. I've been talking to Jordan, my girlfriend, for like ever about it. I've been wanting to buy this thing forever. Then finally went ahead and did it, and because I don't like spending my own money, it was really hard for me to process. But hey, I'm so happy I got it. Yeah, I think the keycaps look insane. The switches, found me some new switches I love. Mods I did helped a good bit. And of course the board looks good, like I already said. Yeah, that's pretty much the video. I had so much fun doing this. It was a little bit scary doing the PCB. I don't know if it was worth the 40. Just the heart, like the headache and the almost heart attack I had. But hey, it all worked out, so can't complain. Yeah, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, that's it, dude. I'm gonna go have fun and type away and probably play some Valorant, to be honest.